Sports.
Where a bitch boy we got. Go, girl took me for Spider-Man. Number one Florida State going up against number 7 Notre Dame.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona.
And welcome to the
Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the
and
college
Notre Dame.
playoff.
If I'm Irish, can get the ball first.
We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame will get the first crack on offense today.
They averaged 272.7 yards.
And of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago, TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It'll be hard trying to contain Jeremiah Love.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And Graham Jr. going to go and sack the quarterback in the backfield. 4th and 11 coming up.
Team makes its way onto the field.
Number 3 Missouri playing number 5 Ohio State. Benching receiving the punt and just going to fair catch the ball.
So Florida State's
this Florida State offense is going to be let out by DJ Ugalari.
Let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but
and
also
when you need somebody to
rally your team. The defense able to hold in there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Brown getting there.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid
Brown
gain.
getting out to the outside.
How aggressive will it be?
So Philly getting the ball. So Philly gets the ball and gets 9 yards on the run.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Looking to pass. It's Uiagalelei.
Brown and Brown route. Brown cutting it back inside, getting it past the 20 to the 19.
Play by this offense, big game. And the Noah starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone.
Oh my God! Thank you.
A very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. And he'll set up to throw.
Finding Brown and Brown while they're doing it.
It's Brown.
Getting it.
Getting
it first and goal here.
The offense threatening here. The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. There's too much on that ball. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Goal.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window.
So Philly up the middle for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Seminoles.
What an opening drive.
If only I had a
offense, and
quarterback
especially
like
this running
DJ
back.
for
Every
every
single time
freaking
they gave him
dynasty
the
I've
ball,
done, bro.
he's getting
97
positive
goal
yards behind that
power
big offensive
is
line. And if I'm the
insane.
defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Come back on the field. That was coming
The
up.
Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Let's it fly to the
Wait, the one, Thomas, intercept the ball, bro. That's what I don't like about this game, bro.
From Notre Dame. You think about Notre
One
Dame
thing I do
teams
not
that
like
have been
about
able
this
to
game.
get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out in the
Lundy,
perimeter.
I like
Way back
him.
than
Jesus
Tim
Christ,
Brown,
he
who
did.
won a Heisman.
Roll me
Rocket,
over.
who is dynamic. Most recently, Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance at winning these big games.
To the air, it's Leonard. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Bro.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Making him drop the ball, Thomas.
Play brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Get out of it.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll give it to the running back.
I'm going nowhere, Jeremiah. Come
Strong
on.
tackle there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
You gotta be kidding me, bro. How did Riley not touch that man, bro? He's not faster than Riley,
You can just
bro.
tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good.
That touchdown.
The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Finds his man. It's Brown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw. And
I ain't so Philly. I would have back
Caught over the
there.
middle. It's Toafili. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Philly again.
Across the middle.
8 yards on the catch.
Time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they'll use the ground game
Philly
here.
finding a hole and getting the first down, getting the pass.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys.
Oh, Philly catching the ball.
Out of bounds
For a gain of 8.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it.
Philly up
They
the
stop
middle.
him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. And this time it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle.
On the drag route.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Ball handed
So
off.
Philly finding a hole. Getting
That's
a
a
gain
solid
of 6
gain before
on
the defense able to bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking for some space. It's Toafili. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, really? Finding some room. First and goal.
First and goal for this offense. And the Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this.
Oh, really up the middle. Into the end zone.
Touchdown.
24 to stay up 14-7.
That kind of execution.
With 12, possibly 11, 10 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter.
Right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the back gets the football.
Jesus, nice.
It's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Riley guy.
Riley
got boiled.
The first half here.
They're going into the second half. Florida State is up 14 to 7.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Notre Dame leading the miracle to happen. Dame's going to run this ball.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's
Leading
tackled
the
at the
past points in
21. That's where the
21.
drive will start.
Honestly, let me look at freaking. He's low.
Fence heads back onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Yup, he should have went down.
Complete, brings up second down.
He never goes down when I want him to, bro.
To throw, it's Uiagalelei. And he's going to stretch the defense. Take
God
a deep
damn
shot.
it!
He fires this throw.
I knew it. It's always fucking what, bro?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive.
Whenever I play Notre Dame, it's always a
Looking
what.
at throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
He's going to get
Tackled
tackled
behind
for a
the line.
loss
It's a loss
of
of 2. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down.
And Patrick Payne finally getting in the backfield for the first time today.
Team now on to kick it
Fourth
away.
and 19, give me the ball back. That's 3 now, bro. Come on. Vincent back to receive the ball. He's going to get it for the 14.
Brings down the returner. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back to the last possession and then in a pick. Fighting off the defender.
The defense coordinator this week
only
telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So Philly fighting Riard, getting 6 on the play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So Philly finding the lane, getting the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Okay, let me put soften Lucas a little bit.
Good football.
Let's see what Lucas can do, bro.
Nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
So
they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. There's second down. Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The short completion.
And Bonnie's not even getting the first down.
45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Knowles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now
all you have to do is
so
just pick
close
up
into the
that ball.
postseason in the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop.
It's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wide out.
Of course.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
His offense no better. God damn.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The pocket breaking down.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you. I wonder where you've been all game, bro.
This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Yeah.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Made the defense look slow that time.
And Notre Dame has game 14.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this.
I know for certain that man can jump.
After the catch, this one leads
I
him
know
into the
for
end zone for the 6
certain
points.
that man can jump, and he didn't jump. That was an interception right there. But fuck me and my team, right?
On the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Finding Brown just wide open.
With the catch, it's Brown. Tackle
made
after
the
a big gain.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. You can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
He's
marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but this is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and 10. Scanning the field. It's Uiagalelei. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing.
Touchdown, Knowles. They go in front here in the second half. Now here comes the
same thing is getting guarded by fucking David Watt. I can't do shit about that, bro. I can't do nothing about that. This man is getting guarded by David Watt, bro.
Miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time for one more play here in the quarter.
And you hear those Seminoles war cry.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down short of the line.
And at the end of the third, score
the last
21-14.
play of this third quarter.
Florida State
As we
winning.
break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. And
You
a
can break
big
any
game
tackle, bro.
before he goes out of bounds.
He's
The offense
the
keeps
number 3.
churning,
He's like
gets
the
a fresh
third
set
best
of
running back in
downs.
the game.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Ball handed to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
5 yards back.
Here's the second down play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The back's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Price.
He's so
Tackled
much
at the
more faster
5-yard line. Now it's
than my
first and
freaking-
goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Handoff from the shotgun.
And of course, I get
Powers into the end
my
zone. Touchdown, Irish. See if they can convert the point after.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
as they have shown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
I'm going to keep it.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On the run, it's Lucas. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
There's absolutely nothing I can do about it.
See if the offense can move the chains off that.
They are literally trying to bait me to throw that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Seminoles will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Thank you. Thank you. Where have you been all fucking game?
Great return after the pick.
Where have you been all game, bro?
You're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple.
Look at running the ball.
To take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Gain of 7.
And now the handoff. The Noles are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The game makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A completion sets up a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return.
Turn off.
Can the offense win it right here, or are we headed to overtime? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The pass rush closing in.
Fucking ball away, bro.
Throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down after that completion. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold the 3 points.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Noles are going to cash in here in the red zone.
I've been having to go towards him all freaking game because literally they're eating big thing, bro.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Then can get to the outside.
Touchdown, Seminoles to jump in front in OT. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10.
They
don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely be
yes! Yes!
Defense making a big
Come
play.
on!
Man, this
One! I just need
as an offense,
one more stop, D.
But you kind of try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done is just not
field.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This
Oh
is
my goodness!
W. Great performance, but now
the
stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games.
Cole Philly getting 58 yards, averaging 3.8 yards per carry, getting 2 touchdowns a day. Lucas getting 22 yards every 2.7.
They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait
Brown
to
led
see
the
what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.
Today with 150 yards and 1 touchdown. Benson had 47 yards and touchdown. So Philly 35 yards receiving out of the backfield. And Thomas getting 15 yards on the day as well. Defense, what the hell happened to you? Peyton getting 3 tackles for losses. Riley getting 2 tackles for losses. Brown, London, Graham Jr., and Murphy getting 1 tackle for loss as well. Peyton getting 2 sacks on the day. Riley, Lundy, Graham Jr. each getting a sack on the day as well. And Thomas getting an interception on the day as well. Tune in to see who Florida State plays next week.